McCarran Field at Las Vegas, Nevada is one of the nation's busiest airports per capita. A total of more than 35 flight operations are handled by this terminal every 24 hours. Located on the direct transcontinental air lanes between New York and Los Angeles, McCarran Field is serviced by most of the major airlines. But no matter what mode of transportation the vacationer might use to reach this famous resort city, known as the fun capital of America, his stay will prove to be a real Las Vegas vacation. Las Vegas has a resident population of about 38,000, but its yearly tourist and vacationer trade can be counted in the millions. The ever-growing popularity of this desert city could be attributed to many things, but most visitors like the informal, casual manner of its leisurely living and the many interesting things that one can do while vacationing here. This is Fremont Street in downtown Las Vegas. It was named after the trailblazing pioneer, Captain John Fremont, who passed through here on his historical map-making expedition in 1850. When Captain Fremont was mapping the west to east route across an infant United States, little did he realize that less than 100 years later, on this very same spot, there would spring up a city, and that it too would attract pioneers, men who in turn would work for the development of better things for more people. One of the pioneer developers who felt that Las Vegas had great possibilities as a resort city is Wilbur Clark. Mr. Clark is not only kept very busy acting as host at the inn which bears his name, but is also an active member in many civic organizations and is constantly on the alert for any kind of development that will add to the welfare of the community and its citizens. One of the most recent projects brought to a successful conclusion by Wilbur Clark, and one of which he is rightfully proud, is an 18-hole golf course located on the grounds of the inn. Transforming arid desert wasteland like this into a golf course complete with palm trees, lagoons, and clubhouse was not an easy thing to visualize. Even the most imaginative businessman would be justified in looking upon such a project with a bit of skepticism. But nevertheless, Mr. Clark and his associates went ahead, and today, the completed course is said by amateur and professional alike to be one of the country's finest. The clubhouse was designed to take care of all the golfers' needs. All through the daylight hours, followers of this popular sport can be seen teeing off to follow the fairways and try their luck on a course that offers a real challenge. The average golfer who gets around his hometown course with a pretty good score will find plenty of competition here, because this course was designed to test the skill and sportsmanship of both the amateur and professional golfers. Planning and development took about 2 years, to say nothing of the tremendous cost. When Wilbur Clark started making plans for the course, he was confronted with many problems, both geographical and physical. The plans called for 7 lagoons, and these lagoons have to be spotted at different locations in a soil that just naturally absorbs water like a sponge. The fairways, all of them several hundred yards in length, are laid out so as to reduce the physical strain on the player as much as possible. There are 42 sand traps, 5,000 trees and shrubs landscaped on the 165 acres which comprise the course. There were several types of grass seeds experimented with in order to determine the ones that would provide the maximum in playing efficiency. Each step in the transformation required the careful consideration of everyone connected with the project. Finally, the goal was achieved. A golf course that is used by hundreds of Las Vegas visitors, and one that is a credit to the community. While golf is a very popular sport, all vacationers do not play the game. So for those who prefer other types of enjoyment, there's always plenty to see and do. The colorful patio and pool is the gathering place for both young and old. Johnny Ray, one of America's top singing stars, takes time out from the rigors of show business to relax under a warm Nevada sun. People around the pool are very often treated to a bit of entertainment, put on by divers who look very professional. A score of maneuvers from the high and low diving boards places these men in a class that could come close to being Olympic form. It makes very little difference just how the visitor wishes to take his relaxation at this resort playground. He can be assured that he will find it here, and only for the asking. For the visitor who is historically inclined, there is a place of great interest just north of Las Vegas called the Valley of Fire. Maintained by Nevada as a state park, the scenic beauty of this valley is but one of its features. Geologists claim that the valley was formed millions of years ago by earth-shattering volcanic eruptions that left in their wake many strange but realistic formations. All points of interest within the park area are well marked so that the visitor will have no trouble in locating them. Through countless years, even solid stone could not withstand the marks of time as Mother Nature formed this huge beehive. Elephant Rock is another example of sculpturing, carved in stone by the elements. Like some prehistoric bird, this massive rock stands as though guarding the valley below. A land where dinosaurs and other animals of the Stone Age once roamed at will. Yet all this so close to our modern civilization leaves one with the feeling that time has turned backward into the Dark Ages during a visit to the Valley of Fire. Multicolored neon signs light up the sky, reminding everyone that nighttime is fun time at Las Vegas. An evening of gaiety usually gets underway in the Sky Room high atop our hotel. This room is very popular with everyone because the entertainment is to a large extent provided for by the patrons themselves. It is the meeting place for many vacationers to this desert resort, and they find it to be a spot where old friendships are renewed and new friends are made, while everyone enjoys an evening of fun and relaxation. Outside, the marquee displays top names in show business who can be seen nightly in the Painted Desert Room. A visit to the Painted Desert Room is an experience that anyone will long remember. Dining and dancing, exchanging reviews of the day's activities, planning tomorrow's events. Here is an example of the informal atmosphere that exists among those who patronize the top entertainment spot in Las Vegas. The lights dim, and on stage it's showtime. The Don Arden dancers are going through a musical review that would rival any of Broadway's top productions. This number was created to bring out all of autumn's glorious colors on a stage that was built to capture the beauty of this setting. These dancers go through their routines with a rhythm and precision that makes this the tops in nightclub shows and puts them in a class by themselves. This nightly review is given a round of applause by an enthusiastic audience. Yes, indeed, nighttime is always fun time at Las Vegas. A Las Vegas vacation could hardly be called complete until after a boat trip on Lake Mead. The Lake Mead Hoover Dam recreational area is located only 35 miles east of Las Vegas, and not only provides many things that make for better living to the residents of this widespread community, but it is always a place of interest to the visitor. The waters of the Colorado River are held back for 115 miles by Hoover Dam, and this project has made it possible to turn thousands of parched desert acres into productive land. The electrical power generated by huge turbines at the dam supplies electricity to 3 states. Through the magic of our camera, we get a view of the dam, one of the highest structures of its kind in the world. North of the dam, towering high above the waters, is Fortification Hill. This mass of volcanic substance was so named because of its fortress-like resemblance. The scenic beauty of this lake and its shoreline makes it a camera bug's paradise. Literally thousands of pictures are made by those who visit the area. These young ladies aboard the cruiser seem to be having a very good time, just relaxing and hoping to acquire a suntan. Now, girls, look your prettiest. Remember, there's a cameraman aboard. That's it. Thank you. Homeward bound, the cruiser glides smoothly along, leaving in its wake many pleasant memories.